Good Wednesday evening, everyone. I'm WDSU sports anchor Fletcher Mackel, and I've got a question for you. It's a little bit of an overused cliche type question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. The New Orleans Saints are off to a 1-2 start. They have been sloppy and have not looked great in their losses against the Raiders and the Green Bay Packers. So is it time to panic, or should the team and the fan base have patience? It's a question that I asked to Saints on 6 analyst and former Saints head coach Jim Mora.
Absolutely not a time to panic. There is no reason for this team to panic. They're a good football team. They've had some rough times in the past, not very many of them. They're only 1-2. The season is brand new. They're a good team, and they will get back on track and continue to be a good team.
I don't think there's a sense of panic or anything like that, or doubt. But we also understand, this puts us almost a quarter of the way through the season. In a lot of these games, the season moves fast, games get away from you. You can't afford to drop ones, especially ones that you feel like you're supposed to win. So, there's definitely a little bit more urgency in getting things corrected, but far away from panicking.
From defensive team captain Malcolm Jenkins to the offensive captain Drew Brees. Many national pundits and even many locally are questioning, does Drew Brees still have it? Has father time caught up with the 41-year-old future Hall of Famer? Realize that a lot of Brees' passes fall into the dink and dunk category. Alvin Kamara, who we're going to talk about in a minute, has been doing the lion's share of the work for the offense. But Brees says he believes his unit is getting it together, and we will see more production over the next few weeks.
I mean, listen, we're a few plays away, I'd say on both sides of the ball. And that's usually the way it is, especially early on in the season. You're still trying to find your rhythm. And it's unfortunate that, that becomes a little more glaring because of the losses, right? Plenty of times, early in a season, you're still working your way through things, but you're finding ways to win games. I think at the end of the day, you just have to recognize what wins and loses. And, I can think of one play on offense and one play on defense that I'm sure would have been a huge difference in that game the other night.
Now to the aforementioned Alvin Kamara. He has been a one-man wrecking ball for head coach Sean Payton, doing everything in every way possible. He's even impressing the guys on the opposite side of the ball. Thankfully, Malcolm Jenkins doesn't have to defend AK-41 like he did when he was with the Eagles, but Malcolm Jenkins is very impressed by the fourth-year running back.
He showed, I think, last week, why he's such a danger, not only, as a running back, but out of the backfield as a receiver as well, just being elusive in open space, and it's really just looking effortless. I think that's what makes him such a special player. Obviously, he's been kind of the beating heart of our offense, and we'll continue to lean on him to make those plays.
Now, despite having lost back-to-back games and being on the road this weekend, the Las Vegas odds makers still believe that the New Orleans Saints are a heavenly bet in the Motor City currently. The Saints are favored over the Lions by 4.5 points. Coming up tomorrow, we'll hear much more from Jim Mora, who you just saw in that report. And then on Friday, my colleague, sports anchor Sharif Ishak, goes one-on-one with the newest member of our WDSU team, Saints Hall of Fame wide receiver Lance Moore. They'll break down in more detail the Saints game on Sunday. For now, reporting from my home, I'm Fletcher Mackel, WDSU News.